What's going on? We're back, and we just got out of the dungeon. So we are about to head back to the Riverwood, and quick map. Now you can't say like Riverwood. No, you can only go to the Whiterun. Whiterun. Riverwood. Yeah, I think only in the main towns it allows you to do it. What happened there? Anyway, so let's go to Riverwood. We have to turn back in the Golden Claw to finish that side quest, and then we're going to head towards Whiterun to continue the main quest. Alright, so let's turn this in. We may be closed right now. Nope, he's open.
The sooner you find the... You found it! I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Don't let my sister do anything foolish.
Alright, 400G.
Thank you so much for trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, my weapons. So what we're gonna sell? We're gonna disenchant that. We don't need this. My apparel. No. Got a lot of stuff in there. Got some cash now. We're gonna keep these potions. I can hold on to some of these potions, but some of them I will forget to use. The health ones and stuff I care about. But like the true shot, I'll probably never use it, even though I should. But I'll probably forget. My scrolls. My books. We don't need that anymore. My miscellaneous. And yeah, okay, we're good.
Till next time.
Alright, so we're gonna do real quick before we leave town, we're gonna do some at least get rid of this leather, make the pelts into leather. We got a few of them. Got 3 wolf pelts, and we got 1 bear pelt, which gives us 4 leather, which is really nice. And we'll make some straps because you need those. And we're still wearing the my items. No, sorry, quick items. Quick items. There we go. Apparel. So we still got this. We actually have heavy armor on. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. I don't even want the heavy armor. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'd rather have light armor. Okay, so what can we do about that? Hide armor is kind of the shittier, if I remember right. That's 22. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Sorry. And leather armor is 29. That's what we want. 4 leather. 3 leather strips. Quick items. Apparel. So we'll put the leather armor on and the leather bracers on. We gotta sell this stuff. I know it's less, but it's light armor, and I want to concentrate on light armor. I didn't realize I had heavy armor on that whole time. So we need some kind of hat and boots, light armor-esque. Yeah, let's wait until the blacksmith guy's here. We can sell and see if he has any leather. I'd rather just buy the leather and work on my blacksmithing than just buy the armor from him. Oh yeah, buddy, come on. Oh, there you are. Jeez, I must have missed him.
Whatever you need. Pies, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright, we're selling this, we're selling that. They're miscellaneous. So he has got leather strips, and he's got leather. They're apparel. Does he have actually leather helmet? For 184, okay. And we need boots, which he doesn't have. So we need 2 leather, 4 leather, 4 leather. That's all we really need. I'm just gonna buy it from him.
You looking for a new blade? Take a look.
That gives us 124, but we actually get 2 items out of it instead of paying about the same amount for the 1 helmet, and we get our blacksmithing up. So we need the boots and the helmet.
Reminds me when I first started.
All right, quick items. Quick items. Apparel. All right, so we're all leathered out now.
I could afford. Take a look.
My apparel. Alright, we're finally good to go. So we need to head to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, and that will continue on with the main story. So it took a little while there in Riverwood, longer than I wanted, but it's just me selling stuff, and that's about it. There's usually a wolf here somewhere. I think. Equip sword. There he is. Might as well use my sword on him. Because I do want to use equip bow. Equipped bow. Because I do intend on using some like daggers and stuff as well, or swords if I get this. Probably daggers if I get to sneak up on people. Who's this guy? He looks fishy, doesn't he? He looks a little too fishy, doesn't he?
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
Equip sword. That's what you get. Loot items. Oh, really? Really? Won't loot that? 625. Set loot limit 5. Loot items. Oh, okay. It doesn't save between... Okay, so I guess every time when you actually... This stuff's actually... I just made this armor. Is this better? Oh, no, it's not. The leather armor's better. Oh, shit. Fuck it then. Equip bow. Equipped bow. kind of funkier, a little funkier today than it's been. Yesterday when I started. Anyway, it looks like when you restart the game, you have to set your loot limit again, or else it won't work. That's what at least seemed like. It didn't loot everything. Alright, so get close to here, the Honey Brew Meadery, so you can get on your map. There you go. Even if you're not going to go in the places at the moment, you can use them for quick travel, you know, so it's worth it. Now when you head this way, you're going to meet the companion guys, and they're fighting a giant. And if you hit the giant at least one time, they'll say something nice about you. If you don't, then they'll basically say that you're like a wimp or no help. But do not hit a companion. Because once you hit a companion, they'll just start attacking you, and then that gets ugly. What the hell? Get over there. Let's jump. I want that blue butterfly. I want you, blue butterfly. Come here. And the girl, come over and talk to you.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, so we got the, that's how you start the companion quests, which we're not going to do early on in the game here. We're going to concentrate on the main quest. I plan on doing the main quest is until, for some reason, I can't do it anymore. Like, if it gets too hard or something, I need a level or something like that. I'm not sure how it works. Because I've played this game a lot, but I've never actually got that far in the story. So, anyway, so we're going to do the main quest and until we can't do it anymore. Or all the way. That's kind of what I want to do, and then we'll start working on other quests. Kayla, is that? Yeah.
It is just a guard and has no wares to sell.
She can train you in
They'll
sneak,
never see you coming.
which is worth it. Now we're not going to be able to get our money back from her though, so we're pretty much going to be poor after this. But sneak is a very important skill for us, and that is one that I'm definitely worth spending the cash to train. And it will give us a level too. So that takes pretty much all that money. But we don't really need money at this moment. And it gets us to level 31 in sneak and a level overall. So we're gonna have to kind of balance these out. Archery. There we go. Eagle Eye, crit strike. We can take sneak. Or we can start with backstab or muscle movement. Noise from armor is reduced 50%. That's pretty good. That is awesome. Sneak is a cool ass. I really want deadly aim. What should I take? Let's take backstab. Just so eventually when our sneak gets high enough, we'll get right to deadly aim. And then Assassin's Blade is obviously ridiculous. Daggers do 15 times normal damage on a sneak attack. Probably should have went with an archery one, because we're not really going to be one-hand sneaking for a while, but I kind of just get out of the way, I guess. It doesn't really matter. So how close are we? Okay, we still got a ways till level 8. But we are poor.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Alright, level up in speech.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Okay, so we're gonna head straight up to see the Jarl and continue onwards. Equip bow. Actually, I'm gonna grab this Talus shrine. Eventually, when we learn shouts, which we'll do relatively soon, we will. That helps your shout. Talus helps your shout cooldown. Cools down 20% faster, so you can use them.
Those horrors comes here.
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruck is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yeah.
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Alright, so head on over to Farengar. This is the guy that you have to get the dragonstone for, but now we already got the stone. They would have just sent us there. Now, if you did it differently and you actually followed the main story, when you come back, there'll be a woman that he's talking to that tells you, gives you a little hint that she's the one who wanted the stone and all that. But you missed that by getting it first. But that's about the only difference.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibility. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragonstone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Ah, the dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Okay, so now something goes down here. But real quick, we're going to disenchant this axe and get a new enchantment for ourselves. And this enchant, so the way you get enchantments is by disenchanting things. So now we have the frost damage, disenchantment. We can use on any weapon.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the western watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. I saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster in the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please,
Awesome.
accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like
Hide armor of minor conjuring.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Okay, so that's our next quest. Now before we head on it, real quick, we're gonna check out his quarters, because there's an illusion skill book in here which I actually want to grab now because I like to get my illusion leveled somehow. I won't be casting as often, I think, as I want to, so any skill ups are going to be beneficial for me. There's actually 2 items you want to get in here. There's the illusion skill book, and then over here there's this gem. Unusual gem, which is part of a quest later in the game. And here is the illusion book. You don't actually need to steal it, just read it. And that'll give us another point in illusion, which is helpful. Quick skills. Illusion. Yeah, we're at 16 only. It's going to take a while to get this bad boy up. The Argonians don't start with much in the magic. As you see, 15 in pretty much most magic, except for restoration and alteration. Now, I think, if I remember right, there is a book here that gives you a quest. Is it here? Somewhere up here there's one. I can't remember. There's a couple books to read that can give you quests. I don't think it's any of those. I'm pretty sure he's got one in there's Lost Legends. I think that's it. No? Yeah, there it is. Forbidden Legends started. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Actually, I should probably take that. Doesn't say steal, so apparently I can take it. Awesome. And there's another one, like a red, the Legend of Red, something in the world that gives you a quest. But I knew that one was there because I've looked around this area a lot before. Okay, so anyway, we're done here. Alright, so we're done for now. We're gonna go check out the dragon. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.